Assalamu alaikum class 1. Today we will read the chapter. Listen to me attentively. The Hungry Mouse. It is a hot day. It is a hot day. Mr. Mouse is hungry. Mr. Mouse is hungry. He wants some food. He wants some food. He looks here. He looks here. He looks there. He looks there. He looks and looks. He looks and looks. He cannot find any food. He cannot find any food. The day pass. The days pass. Mr. Mouse is thin. Mr. Mouse is thin. The weeks pass. The weeks pass. Now class, come to the next page. Mr. Mouse is thinner. Mr. Mouse is thinner. A month passes. A month passes. Still there is no food. Still there is no food. Mr. Mouse is very thin. Mr. Mouse is very thin. I am very thin. Thanks, Mr. Mouse. I am very thin. Thanks, Mr. Mouse. I must eat something. I must eat something. Mr. Mouse goes down the path. Mr. Mouse goes down the path. He sees a basket of corn. He sees a basket of corn with a thick cloth on top. With a thick cloth on top. There is a hole in the basket. There is a hole in the basket. Mr. Mouse goes in the hole. Mr. Mouse goes in the hole. Mr. Mouse is very thin. Mr. Mouse is very thin. Mr. Mouse eats the corn. Mr. Mouse eats the corn. He eats and eats. He eats and eats. I'm full, he says. I'm full, he says. Now class, come to the next page. He does not stop. He does not stop. He eats and eats. He eats and eats. Mr. Mouse is not thin now. Mr. Mouse is not thin now. Help, he shouts. Help, he shouts. I can't get out. I can't get out. Mr. Rat comes by that way. Mr. Rat comes by that way. Mr. Rat says, Mr. Mouse, get thin. Mr. Rat says, Mr. Mouse, get thin. Then you can come out. Then you can come out.